Won tonight, this past November election day, on the day Donald Trump was elected president, voters in South Dakota passed an interesting new law, the Anti-Corruption Act, called Measure 22, which made extensive changes to the state's campaign finance and ethics laws. The initiative, approved by 51.6% of voters, lowers contribution amounts to political action committees, political parties, and candidates for statewide legislative or county office. It imposes limits on contributions from candidate campaign committees, political action committees, and political parties. It creates a publicly funded campaign finance program for candidates who choose to participate and agree to limits on contributions and expenditures. Even has an ethics commission to administer the publicly funded program and to enforce campaign finance and lobbying laws. Prohibits certain state officials and high-level employees from lobbying until 2 years after leaving government, and it places limitations on lobbyist gifts to certain state officials and staff members. Now that all sounds pretty good, right? A swamp-draining measure approved by voters in a red state that overwhelmingly supported Donald Trump's campaign against insider politics. So how, you might ask, has the Republican-led legislature of South Dakota responded? They are declaring a state of emergency. I'm not kidding. That's thing two in 60 seconds. So, South Dakota voters in a ballot initiative approved an anti-corruption initiative on Election Day to overhaul campaign finance and ethics in their state government, which, by the way, ranked 47th in the nation for integrity in the Center for Public Integrity's 2015 assessment. Republican lawmakers in the home of Mount Rushmore were not pleased with the new rules imposed by their uppity voters, so much so they are now planning to declare a state of emergency to repeal the initiative. The state of emergency would allow the repeal to take effect immediately and deny voters their right to another vote on the measure through a veto referendum. Now, for voters who wanted to drain the swamp, well, it does seem that the alligators are identifying themselves.